Welcome in. I am the Crypto Bull God, and in today's video, we're going to discuss why Caspa may be making a very big move soon. If you appreciate the content, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, drop me a comment. You got to click that bell icon for all notifications to know when I go live each and every single weekday for my daily TA live stream on crypto, all in the charts. I take your crypto TA questions. You can find me on Twitter, you can find me on YouTube, you can even find me on Instagram and Tradingview. It's one word, it's CryptoBullGod. I really hope that you guys appreciate today's video. Typically, I would release this on Monday. I'm actually unexpectedly recording this on Saturday evening as we speak. So if you really appreciate the fact I'm going out of my way to bring you this content a day earlier, make sure that you show a little love, share the video with at least one person, drop me a comment, and make sure that you hit the thumbs up button. Just a quick disclosure that none of what I'm sharing is financial advice. I'm simply looking to educate everyone in the crypto community through sound, logical TA analysis. We're all big boys and big girls, certainly hope so, and so we can make our own personal financial decisions. With that being said, let's get into it. All right, everybody, we're going to take a look at three Caspa charts. The first is a USD chart, and this is on a 4-hour low time frame chart. Is anyone seeing double vision? That is correct. There are two bull pennants that are in play here. You can see since the time of last recording, this was my golden buy opportunity if some of that bearish divergence on the 3-day time frame had panned out. We never got it. And I said in that video, if you were paying attention, that we might just break up, and we have started to break up. Now, this large bull pennant in blue here, this is still in play. This is not something that's just going to, as soon as we break out of this technical pattern, that all of a sudden it's just going to massively push up towards roughly just under 8 cents, 7.9 cents in the matter of a day. Now, that is not how it works. You can see that we've continued to push up here. Follow the black arrows here for a moment. We've broken our prior all-time high at 4.3 cents, and now we've created a new all-time high at basically 4.9 cents. Since then, if we auto-scale on the chart to better depict what's going on, you can see that we're in another bull pennant here. Okay, this is an ascending triangle here that's in play / bull pennant. Here's our pole, here's our pennant. And if we scale up on what this initial target is saying, this would actually take us up towards roughly 5.85 cents. But the larger play of roughly 8 cents is still in play. Now, I want to take you to the 3-day chart and kind of assess where we're at in terms of price resistance as well as support. You can see I have several areas of price support, even if we do get a pullback, which would still be healthy in nature, because again, it's all about creating the higher highs and higher lows. You can see we have the higher lows there, the higher highs that are coming into play. So even if we pull back to here to roughly 3.7 cents or pulled even down here to 3.3 cents down here, this low is still higher than this low and is still higher than this low. So we're still building our higher highs and higher lows. Wow. That chart is getting ugly. I have a habit of doing that as I'm drawing and getting into the charts. If you've ever tuned in to my daily crypto TA live stream, all in the charts. But one of the things that I did want to take a look at here is where are we at with the bearish divergence on the chart? Well, you can still see we do have a higher low that's coming in here on the RSI relative to here. So that is expressing some weakness on the price. You can see that the MACD is also still lower in nature, but we're starting to break out of some of this downward resistance, right? The line that I originally, which is untouched since the last video, right here where we had resistance, you can see we're starting to pop our head above it, which is good. You can see the downward resistance that I also had painted here. We've popped our head above it. You can see we're starting to ride up, right? Just remember, anytime you have bearish divergence that presents itself on a chart, it doesn't need to play out. And even if it does play out, it could be several weeks until it eventually plays out. But you certainly want to keep something like this in mind moving forward in terms of having a caution flag on any potential pullback. The next chart that I wanted to take a look at here is the Caspa BTC relativity chart. And you can see, we looked at this in the last video, we have these nice impulsive wave movements up, right? And now we've just broken our prior all-time high here, right? Coinciding when we created a new all-time high in USD value. This is expressing the strength in Caspa USD relative to Bitcoin USD. And what I have clearly drawn out here from the bottom of this impulse to the top to the bottom of that impulse, I have some fib extensions laid out here between the 1.618 and the 3.618. At current Bitcoin USD value of $29,000 at the time of this recording on Saturday evening, Eastern Standard Time, the 1.618 fib extension here would translate to roughly 7.5 cents on Caspa. The 2.618 would translate roughly to 11 cents, and the 3.618 would translate to roughly 15 cents. Now, keep in mind, if we do start to escalate in value, and some of this bull flag formations that I have, the double vision here in the shorter term and the longer term here towards 5.85 cents as well as 7.93 cents. If some of this starts to pan out in the shorter term, kind of coinciding with this in the USD chart, this at least the 1.618 does make sense because that would put Caspa up towards 7.5 cents. Keep in mind, this is relative to Bitcoin staying at 29,000. So even if Bitcoin started to move up in value and the Caspa BTC relativity started to move up in value as well, you'd have to adjust for that as well. So if Bitcoin, say, made a 5% move from here and we hit the 1.618, it would be the roughly 5 cents plus about 5% for that Bitcoin move. So just keep that in mind. But this to me, looking at the 1.618, this coincides very well with this bull flag target here that I have drawn at 7.93 cents. Now, something else I did want to point out here is I tweeted out earlier today that it would not surprise me this month if Caspa moved all the way up to a market cap ranking right alongside of HBAR. This also lines up with what we just spoke to earlier. If you take a look at the current market cap at about 940 million, and you compare that to HBAR's market cap of about 1.7 billion, if we moved up to around 8 cents, we would be right behind HBAR. That is why I made that comment. If Caspa is going to make that big move soon, which I anticipate it doing, and going up towards that 7 cent level, 7.5 to 8 cent level, which again, the Bitcoin relativity value on the 1.618 fib extension speaks to, as well as the bull pennant speaks to, that would put us right in this 34 market cap ranking, right behind number 33, which is HBAR. How much longer can the market ignore the strong moves that Caspa is making? I am well positioned, never financial advice, but I am very well positioned for what looks like some explosive moves that are on the horizon here in the shorter term for Caspa. If you appreciated the content, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, drop me a comment, share your feedback with me. Let me know what you liked and didn't like about the video. And make sure that you click the bell icon for all notifications. I think you have to double click. Make sure you do that because that will enable you to know when I go live each and every single weekday for All in the Charts Crypto TA live stream, taking your Crypto TA questions. So until next time, everybody, spread awareness and let's all carry the education forward.
So what you gonna do, $dollar, on CryptoBullGod and his crypto maniacs and the entire cryptocurrency market run wild on